Right hook there for Punch-Out Boxing. Speaking to Kristina O'Hara. I believe that was your Queensbury debut, and not a bad fight to start with on your televised debut. How'd you find it?
Well, it was a great fight. As I say, I had to dig down deep a couple of times, and really, I think I was in control the whole time. I don't believe I was really under any pressure until maybe the last maybe two rounds where I had to dig deep and bite down on the gum shield. But I think I was in control the whole time, and I'm delighted with my performance. I'm nearly just over a year out of the ring, so with your first fight back comes a bit of ring rust and a bit of nerves, but I got the win and I'm happy enough now. And I hope I showed enough that will keep me active this year.
Yeah, obviously, you had quite the amateur pedigree. Quite a big difference in styles between the amateur and pro game, especially down at the weight classes where you're going to be operating at a lot of Latino fighters. Has that been a bit of a challenge making that transition?
I don't think so. I think with a good amateur background, I think you have to be able to adapt to all sorts of styles. Some amateur fighters box the pro style. So as an amateur, I've had some of the best competitions in the world. I've been in with every fighter from all around the world, and there's no style I haven't came across. So I think having a good amateur background helped with the process. Mhm.
So you are going to be operating at minimum weight, is that right?
Yeah, yeah. Minimum weight is 48 kilo.
I mean, that's one of the hardest divisions to actually get matches, especially in this part of the world. Like I said, if you were in Asia or Latin America, there'd probably be a lot more opponents. Is that why you needed this big promotional outfit to be able to get those those right sort of opponents for you?
Yeah, well, I think so. Right now there's a good handful of people in the world, but most of them are from, across the water, Eastern European, um, things like that there. So I think with the help of Queensberry, I'll be able to get the proper opponents and start climbing the ladder. I mean, even here in the UK, there's only maybe a handful of opponents, so we'll have to start going worldwide soon.
Where are you based now?
I'm Belfast.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, again, Belfast obviously much smaller than London or the UK. Where are you getting the right sort of sparring?
In my own club, St John Bosco. I mean, there's absolutely phenomenal talent coming through here. Although they're amateur boxers, but again, as I say, their styles are very fitted to the pro style. So, and some of them are quite fast and sharp, and they have to keep you on your toes. Make you move around the ring, and some of them you have to bite down. I've had a lot of girls as well coming down to spar from the likes of Antrim and my own my local town in Belfast. There's been a couple of European champions come down to spar me as well. So I'm getting good spars back home. So yeah.
Again, because it's the women's game, probably doesn't have as many participants. Couple of good wins, you can soon find yourself in the title picture. Do you expect yourself to be sort of close to a world title shot, say this time next year?
I'll have to see how the rest of the this year and the start of 2024. I would like to be getting titles. Hopefully, hold a few titles this time next year. But in terms of like world titles, I want to give myself a good handful of fights, maybe three or four more fights before I start going for any sort of titles. But I believe I 100% believe I'll be a world champion.
Yeah, no doubt. You showed it some of your talent out there tonight. Um, got to ask you about the big fight tomorrow in Ireland. Ireland's favourite girl, Katie. Can she get revenge on Chantel?
I would love to see her get revenge. I really would. I couldn't stand here as an Irish female fighter and not say that I want Katie Killa to win. I think she has all the tools to do it, and it's all about who shows up on the night.
All right, I guess yourself and all of Ireland will be glued to their screens. Oh, unless you're going, will you be going down to Dublin?
No, I won't get home until maybe late tomorrow night. So I'll fly straight into Belfast and get home to my son.
Okay. There's another big show next weekend in your hometown. I'm going. Will I see you there?
Hopefully, possibly, yes, I think so. I think I've been talking to my parents, and I think the me and mommy and my dad are going to go.
All right, yeah, and hopefully for Ireland, Mick can turn things around and get back into the world title scene.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, Christina, absolute pleasure meeting you for the first time. Look forward to following your journey, hopefully all the way to the top.